4 people are killed in a Georgia school shooting. That and more. Chris Talk starts right now. Let's get into it. What's up, listeners? Welcome to another episode of the show. I am your host, Chris Talks. All right, so let's get into this episode, which has to do with this violent school shooting that just happened. For all of y'all who don't know, there was a deadly school shooting in Georgia, right? I believe, right? Like, man, these kids are going crazy. Like,
bruh.
Whew. All right, so well, we have a report. All right, so we have an audio report on what happened during this deadly shooting. This is from, where is it from? NBC. All right, so this is from NBC. This audio is from NBC. So shout out to NBC for this. All right, let's play that audio real quick.
Horror in Winder, Georgia, after officials say a suspected shooter opened fire in Appalachia High School.
There's a 14-year-old student here at the high school. Again, he has been taken into custody. He will be charged with murder, and he will be tried as an adult.
This video capturing terrifying moments after gunfire rang out. Police say deputies and emergency medical personnel rushed to the high school at about 10:23 a.m. in response to an active shooting. The school put on lockdown.
It was just like a loud boom.
Authorities say the gunfire left 4 dead, 2 teachers and 2 students, and 9 injured.
Our school resource officer engaged him, and the shooter quickly realized that if he did not give up, that it would end with an OIS, or an officer-involved shooting. He gave up, got on the ground, and the deputy took him into custody.
Golf coach David Phoenix was shot twice and is alive, according to his daughter, who posted on Facebook that he's in stable condition.
My heart hurts for these kids. My heart hurts for our community, but I want to make it very clear that hate will not prevail in this county. Love will prevail over what happened today.
Students returned back to school in August, sophomores describing the terrifying moments.
I didn't know what was going to happen because you could hear the gunfires right down the hall. So I was shaking, scared.
I thought I was going to die.
Student Itzel Navarrete says she was shaken up and scared.
How does it feel that this happened at your high school? I'm shocked. I'm shocked something like this could happen here.
Panicked parents rushed to the school, later reuniting with their children at the football field.
My daughter called me at work, screaming that there was a shooter at Appalachia.
President Biden briefed today, writing, "Jill and I are mourning the deaths of those whose lives were cut short due to more senseless gun violence." Former President Trump posting, "These cherished children were taken from us far too soon by a sick and deranged monster." At a rally in New Hampshire, Vice President Harris remarking,
"It's senseless. It is. We've got to stop it. And we have to end this epidemic of gun violence in our country once and for all."
All right, listeners, that was the report. I'm just getting hold on, wait a minute. Okay, I'm just getting some. I'm getting some more information real quick while while that was going on. I'm getting a little bit of new information here, and this is stating that this young man is now cooperating, that him and his family is now fully cooperating with the police department, and also that, he is also stating that this young man had made threats to go shoot up the school a year prior. Am I saying that right? Yeah. Okay. So apparently this young man had made some terroristic threats or threatened to shoot up the school a year prior to this incident. Now, wow. Hit my horn, bro. Now, before I get into this, first of all, let's can we drop a bell for the lives that were lost in this situation, real quick? Can we drop a church bell for them, for all those 4 innocent lives that were taken? And also, can we give a nice round of applause to the police department in their response in the way that they handled the situation? Should we get them a cheer? No, just give them a round of applause for me, please, please. All right, yeah. So I want to refresh that. That applause was for all the first responders, for everybody who responded to this situation. Now, before I dive into it, I know I'm going to get some backlash because I'm about to say something because of what I just heard. I'm about to get some serious backlash for this. But, internet, don't hate me. Now, I know this was a really sad situation, but I do want to point out something that girl said. The reporter had asked, was she surprised to see that happen in her school? And I would have told her no. And the reason I would have said that is because we have been seeing things like this. Ladies and gentlemen, we all have been witnessing things like this for at least 20 years.
Wait, what?
Or maybe even more.
Bruh.
It's sad to see things like this happen, and I know I'm going to get criticized for this because somebody just one of the staff just asked who is to blame in the situation. And that's a question I would pose to all my listeners. Who do you think is to blame in this situation? Because to me, I would blame, and for this you can give the dummy buzzer, I would blame the parents, and I would blame the school, and also the school system. Yeah, I would blame all 3 of those people. And the reason why I would do that, for all my listeners, is because of the information that just came out, which is this boy had threatened to shoot up the school a year prior to this situation that just happened. Now, some of this news is just coming out to all my listeners. I'm telling you as I'm getting it, so it's because it's just coming out. Yeah, Ed just found that it's just coming out, so I'm telling it as I hear it. But with that new evidence, and then if I'm correct, the FBI was involved, right? Yeah, so the FBI had to get involved.
Wait, what?
So I mean, come on. All those systems that was in place and knew what this kid was capable of, and that he had made a threat prior to the situation. That, to me,
Bruh.
this whole situation could have been prevented. The whole entire situation. So I'm going to blame that system because, to me, they don't. And it's not just Georgia. It's a lot of the school systems in America is that they don't have in place what I think should be the proper procedures. If this young boy made a threat to shoot up the school a year ago,
Bruh.
and it seems that in a lot of these mass shooting situations with like this, there's always some type of what's the word I'm looking for? There's always some type of, I'm gonna just say, warning that they give, or maybe that's too harsh of a word. Warning that they give,
Bruh,
to indicate that something is wrong with them. Now, to me, this young man, and I want to just throw it out there, to me, this is a serious mental situation because this young man said a year prior that he wanted to shoot up the school, and he actually acted on it. Now, according, and I don't understand why the FBI didn't act on it, because according to that, what you just showed me, it says the FBI was involved. Why didn't they act on it?
Bruh.
Why is it that these institutions that are put in place, I hope I'm using it, that these institutions of authority, these people of authority that are put in place to uphold the law, do not do it?
Bruh.
Why? It's the same thing with the investigation with the girls who was being touched and stuff like that. FBI got involved. That Olympic girl.
Bruh.
You know what I'm talking about. That got involved and they did nothing. They did nothing. And now in this situation, same thing.
Bruh.
They did nothing. The school didn't expel this boy. Even if the school didn't expel him, that's what I'm saying. That, to me, that fault falls on the Board of Education within that state. Because if a child is making what I would call terroristic threats to
Bruh.
to do bodily harm to the students or even the teachers, they should be removed from that school. That's what I think. I think they should be removed from the school.
Wait, what?
I think they should be removed from school. I think there should probably be some type of process or something like that they might have to go through, or the school investigates or something like that they go through.
Bruh.
Something. But this situation in itself, it's very sad that things like this are happening. Just too much. Just too much. Because I don't know, because we don't know how he got access to the weapons. But I mean, come on.
Bruh.
I'm going to assume that he probably got access through his parents. I'm just going to assume that. I don't know, but I'm going to assume that. And if that's the case, then I mean, come on, parents, what
Bruh.
are you doing? What are you doing?
Bruh.
And they probably wasn't even talking to this kid or anything. But the fact that I can't get off the fact that he had stated that he wanted to do this a year prior. Like, they should have got him some type of counseling or something.
Bruh.
Like, he should have stayed in counseling. Like, for real. I'm not joking. I'm being serious. This is very, very sad. My condolences to the family members of these people. And what we're finding out now is that we still don't know the condition of the other 9 people. Yeah, the other 9 people that were hit. So we don't know the condition of them right now. We don't know if they're... Yeah, we don't know. So let's just hope that they pull through whatever that they're going through right now. Let's just hope that the injuries are not bad, they're not life-threatening, and that they can that they'll pull through and make a full recovery from this. I mean, they're not gonna make a full recovery because the mental is their mental is going to be messed up for a little while.
Bruh.
Yeah, that is. So yeah, that's all I have to say on this situation. Yeah, let's just hope that the people, they pull through. All right, that's all I have to say on this. All right, drop my bomb out. All right, listen, I want to thank all my listeners for listening, for tuning in. You could have been anywhere else in the world, but you are here with me, and I so appreciate that. Also, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Feel free to leave a comment, whatever. All the links and everything are right there on your screen. Check us out on our other social media platforms. Also, stay blessed and not stressed. Until next time, peace out. I'll see y'all later.